So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Barcelona will have a game plan here, Jim. What do you think it might be?
They're a counter-attacking outfit, Peter, who can be a tad boring by sitting back for spells, but they do excite when they spring the break.
Good running with the ball, can they build on it? Goes for goal! In he goes again! Decent enough try.
Well, if he hopes to do better than that, he's got to work on his technique and his timing. The contact wasn't right there, so there wasn't much chance of success. It's been such a positive start. I think the next step has to involve tucking one away.
Chip through. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Messi. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. This is promising. Schürrle pumps it upfield. Roberto. And it's Messi. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Has a pop! He can pounce on that. Goal! Barcelona! There is the breakthrough. Neymar did well there. He was onto it in a trice.
But that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get...
He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Managed to get it away. Roberto plays it out to the flank. It's a brilliant interception. It's a long forward pass. It's got through. Looks to slip it through. Oh, great chance! And a goal! And the comeback is complete! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens. Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Schürrle plays a clever pass. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, that was a lovely little dink over the top just to get the runner in on the keeper, and what a pity he just couldn't produce a goal from that.
Shoots! Loose ball, who's going to get that? Rakitic, played out to the right. Messi, good run, where to from here? And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, listen, I think you can understand at times that the pace of the game pressures players into split-second decisions, and sometimes they just make the wrong one, and I think he would have been better placing that.
Got a shot away! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think you can only praise that sort of alertness and the way he almost knew what was going to happen, and he got there really early. That was top stuff for me.
Rakitic tries the route one option, and he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Clears it out of harm's way. Roberto floats one over. Neymar cuts it back. He's there to get rid. Brings it forward, and here's the chance to counter. Loose. Roberto goes long and forward. Castro tries a long pass towards the front. Ball's out on the left now. That's a throw. Roberto doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Spoon forward. Roberto needed to come up with a better ball.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Well read, he sorted that out. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Sergio Busquets. Royce has got himself a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Looking to pull clear here.
Well, technically that was a beautifully struck shot from so far out, and I just thought he was a little unlucky then.
That'll be a throw-in. Well read, they've been good at that. And it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the ball through. That's gone a long way up and away. That is going to be the final action of the first half. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. That's not going to make it. Passes it through. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Good ball. Now it's Messi. Keeps everyone guessing. Barcelona have a free kick.
Well, it's obvious as to why they're still trailing. Last-ditch rescues are inevitable if they're chasing the ball all the time, Peter.
Striking inaccuracy.
Oh, it's miles away. Surely he knew he couldn't score from there.
Iniesta gathers from the goal kick. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Messi. Goes through the middle. Chance! Shot at goal! Saved only by poor finishing.
Yeah, without the control to begin with, he wouldn't have been able to get the pop at goal, but it was very nice technique for starters.
Out to the left it goes. Looks like a good ball through. Has a swing at it! Just off target.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
Gets it back. Tries a through ball. Iniesta boots it upfield. Messi. Lovely feet. It's a loose ball. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Can he find a finish now? Oh, the ball's come loose. Schürrle. Great leap! Goal! Oh, flag's up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. It'll be a throw-in. Aimed forward. Who's going to make this theirs? Papastathopoulos pumps it upfield. Now the pass. Royce. Up for the header! He's done very well to get to that.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Heads it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Thrust towards the front line. Piqué tries to get it forward quickly. Royce. Castro. Mascherano pumps it forwards. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Has a look and has a go.
Well, there's no point in adopting a conservative attitude now. As long as they don't lose their shape completely, they have to throw men forward in this situation.
Needed a better pass there. Sergio Busquets plays it out to the wing. Neymar knocks it towards the front. And it's Busquets. Sergio Busquets is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking to force his way through. It's broken loose. It's a goal! 2 to the good. They have breathing space. Ter Stegen did well the first time. Nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
He's had a look. Royce passes it through. Gets it back.
It's something that's kind of hit me in recent times, the pressing like this, keeping constant pressure on the opposition. I like to see it too.
Tries a through ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Forward it goes. It's a long forward pass. That's a decent ball. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Surely. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Up for a header. They are rampant. Surely now, beyond all doubt. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And the referee brings it to a close. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be on the way very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would say the very classy Marco Reus. He's a player who continues to highlight a real strength in German football with his irrepressible desire to get himself into the box. And he's become a top goal scorer as well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And out to safety. Nuri Sahin gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. It's a decent ball. It is a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Good clearance and very necessary. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Aimed long and direct. Papastathopoulos battles to win it back. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. An insight from you, Jim. What are we likely to see from these opponents?
Absorb and counter is their modus operandi, and when they break, they hit teams with everything they've got.
Well positioned to make that interception. Gets it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Who's going to make this theirs? Gets it back. Bartra pumps it upfield. Nuri Sahin tries lifting it over. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Spoon forward. Papastathopoulos positions himself well and cuts it out. Looks to slip it through. Chance! It's a loose ball. It's there! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Nuri Sahin. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Nuri Sahin plays it into the box. It's there!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
A great delivery and a finish to match.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Aimed long and direct. Tries a long pass towards the front. Reus. It's Kagawa! Schürrle gets it back. Reus with the ball through.
Well, they do like pressing from the front, something that's been very noticeable from this team.
Pumps it upfield. Royce looks to dink one in. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Up to meet it. He's scored. And they get themselves in front. And however many surrounded him, that is what he can do.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that. That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Tries a through ball, goes for goal! Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good interception. Goes long and forward. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. Now the pass. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Royce passes it through. For Pastathopoulos. Aim forward. Castro gets into the right position to intercept. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too, that wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Out to the left it goes. Now the pass. Big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, to be honest, I thought it was a good enough effort to go in, only for the post to get in the way. I mean, this game can be very tough on you at times.
Kagawa. Forward it goes. Tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he has every right to be a little annoyed with the passer then, and I think he's letting him know right now about that. Just a little more behind it was needed.
Nuri Shaheen. Keeper's got good distance on that. And he's made certain that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. He's had a go! Back of the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob. Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Up for a header! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Tries a through ball. Now it's Royce. That'll be a corner. Gets up to head it! That's a half-decent try.
But when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. It's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Good idea, just poorly executed. And it's Royce. Looks to slip it through. Surely! Top save! That shot was travelling. It's come loose. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Massive leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Whipped in. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Tries a through ball. Kagawa. Now it's Schürrle. Who's going to make this theirs? Bartra does well there, alert. Oh, they could break here. A chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. That's as calm as you like.
Well, that was a big pressure kick and he didn't let his team down. He took that so calmly.
Can he find a finish now? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Ball's loose, and he's after it. Towering header! And the ball's come out! Couldn't get hold of it.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Defence has got rid of that. He's had a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Looks to slip it through. Now the pass. Royce looking to get on the end of this. Corner then. Kagawa gets it away, plays it out to the wing. Header! Smart save. Outstanding save to keep that out. The defence can get it clear. Out to the flank. Up he gets! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Nuri Shaheen passes it through. Schürrle. That's not going to make it. Spoon forward. And that's it. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
The elusive quality of Marco Reus. Because of his inward running, fullbacks don't want to follow him all the way, and centre-backs don't want to step out to try and confront him. So he gets himself into great finishing positions, and he's now become a top finisher.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Gabi. Now the pass. Cut out in the nick of time. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Castro goes long and forward. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Massive leap! Superb goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, Look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Griezmann. Papastathopoulos does well to read it and intercepts. It's on a plate.
Well, they do like pressing from the front, something that's been very noticeable from this team.
Tries a through ball. Can he finish? Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Durm pumps it forwards. Royce has a pop! Really well taken goal. And they are disappearing out of sight.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. They really...
Nouri Sahin is the guilty party there. But he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Looks to slip it through. Now it's Royce. And the flag has stayed down. More and more and more and more. They are running riot.
Unbelievable.
And already they're looking to run away with it. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Going for goal! And that is a routine catch.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Jimenez plays it long. Castro. Schürrle. Stefan Savic cuts it out. Forward it goes. And it's Royce. Passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Koke. Felipe. He's tried one. That's gone a long way up and away. Now it's Griezmann. Good clearance and very necessary. Griezmann! That really should have hit the net.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Jimenez gets into the right position to intercept. Tries a through ball, and he's there to cut it out. No way through there. Pumps it upfield. Koke. Now the pass. And Royce! Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Where to from here? That intervention was very necessary. And out to safety. Gamero passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Griezmann was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Carrasco. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Royce. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. Just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And it's Schürrle. Koke. And that has put paid to that. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Aim forward. Timely intervention. Felipe. Durham. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Looks to slip it through. Royce. It's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
None shall pass, that's the message there. Schürrle. Schürrle. Floats one over. Shoots! Can he find a finish now? Another corner then. Towering header! Oh, taken with style! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, if you can find a weakness, Peter, then it's a case of exploiting it to the full. And they realised the spine of this team wasn't so strong, and time after time they used it to their advantage, and it paid off.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.